back to another episode of Discussion with Kuya CJ, where we talk about topics relevant in today's time. And helping me to discuss these topics, I have my very friend, Donkey-chan. Donkey-chan, let's go! Kamusta mga nerds? Ako nga pala ang inyong kaibigan na si Donkey-chan. Okay, thank you very much, Donkey-chan. Now, for our today's video, we are tasked to discuss about the legal basis of values education in the year 2000 and 2004. These legal bases are DepEd memorandums, DepEd orders, and DepEd advisories released during that period. Now, let's jump in! During the year 2000 and 2001, DepEd memorandums, orders, and advisories are lacking. Ha? Kuya CJ? Bakit mo naman nasabi na lacking? Good question, Donkey-chan. Let me clear everything up. If we combine 2000 and 2001 DepEd memos, we only have two. These are for the learning materials, and the other one is for the revised Panatang Makabayan, which was released during the Filipino Values Month celebration. And Donkey-chan, we did a cross research. Prior to the events of 2000, the Philippines is still recovering from EDSA 2, which ousted the former administration of Estrada and elected the new President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, which a lot of Philippine governmental institutions is still adjusting from what happened during that time. And I would like you to tell the good news. Values education during this year is still an independent subject because we are still under the curriculum, NSEC, and NESC. Okay, next year. When 2002 came, 2002 became the reset start for values education. Because according to DepEd Order Number 25 Series of 2002, it states that a learning area teachers of mathematics and science will not be just a teacher for the learning area. Instead, they will be also teachers for values education. Kuya CJ, may gusto akong i-raise sa'yo. Kasi sa school namin, wala kaming values education. Instead, ang tinuturo or ang substitute para sa values education namin ay religious instruction or Christian living. Pwede po ba yun, Kuya CJ? No, Donkey-chan, your school cannot do that because according to DepEd Order Number 26 Series of 2002, they define religious instruction and values education as separate, distinct learning areas. So, bawal yun gawin ng teacher mo or bawal yun gawin ng school mo. Sabihin mo sa school mo na kailangan meron silang values education. 2003 became another great year for values education. According to basic education curriculum, the values education became an integral component of Makabayan. Therefore, the Department of Education releases a lot of training concerning the integration of values in their own learning areas, which help Makabayan and non-Makabayan teachers. To subdue the confusion, Department of Education releases DepEd Order Number 41 Series of 2003, which clarifies the role of values education graduates in helping non-Makabayan teachers in integrating values in their learning areas. Okay, even though values education merged with social science to form the Makabayan subject area, 2003 is still a fun year for values education graduates. Because the Pambansang Samahan ng Edukasyon sa Pagpapahalaga held their annual mid-year congress during this year, which they have Tagisan ng Talino and Sayawit. And 2004 is a really great restart for values education. Even though the primary focus of this year is teacher training for non-Makabayan teachers in integrating values in their own learning areas. With that, Department of Education heavily tasked values education teachers to help non-Makabayan teachers in implementing or integrating values in their own learning area through demonstration and any other means of assistance that they can give for these teachers. Okay, here is my insight. Values education during 2000-2004 wasn't given any importance during this year. if they have or if they give importance to values education during this year, they won't merge it with another subject to form another learning areas, okay? Because values education, if they will give it importance, it is still a standalone subject and they will improve more its curriculum up to its core. That is all for today. Thank you for tuning in. Discussion with Kuya CJ. Ako nga pala si CJ Ramin. Stay curious and stay very much.